like I say, Nixon or JFK actually had it set up. They lived for three clone generations. Basically, there were 5 or 6 clones, and pretty much people actually thought that JFK was immortal because of the fact that they just they would birth a JFK clone out like every 2 years or every 3 years or something like that, and basically, so he never seemed to age. So they actually thought like he was a computer or some sort of advanced life form, or at least they didn't age. So like 150 years goes by or so where like he's like saying, "I am immortal. We are immortals," and the Pope and the Pope's team, or like 25 popes, are basically saying that they're immortal too. Blah blah, but they're not really immortal, and that's clear. Anyway, though, I think it's basically going off of pretty much JFK was a clone and several clones, and then basically after he's dead or dying or somehow the Pope people or the church people, which aren't really church people, they're just people that took over a bunch of factories and killed what happened was they just killed everyone at the factory, and then nobody else will go to work there because it's like everyone died there. So they're pretty much just like cemeteries, and basically they pretty much just walk in, kill everyone, take everything that's there, and then they try and hire on people to go work at those factories, but the people find out what happened at the factories, and so they won't even go there. And if they do go there, they go there to pay their respects or something like that, because like, and pretty much it's more than one person, more than one people group of people died at those factories. Like they kill those factories like regularly. Like they just walk through and just, and then they just hire on new people. Like after every 2 or 3 years, they anyway though it's really bad. So anyway, eventually people stop working or going to those factories, and they're basically like places where, I mean, those towns, basically people move away because it's like, because these people they just move into a town pretty much, and they just go around grabbing women, raping them, having sex with people. So anyone decent in the town will just runs away because it's like, fuck that, because these people are just crazy. They wear bodysuits, and basically they just have a lot of guns, and they go through and they kill all the people at these factories or whatever. And it's basically JFK running around with these armored suits, and it's because there's not that many cannons or something like that. But Germany has cannons, and basically, we basically go around killing people like crazy. All the bad people, because it's like, I mean, I don't care how powerful your body, the armored you are. I mean, you can still get shot. And besides, in the past, we made these little wheelie things. There's actually these like little bicycle wheelie things, but they're like little turrets, and they have little wheels, and you can just like roll out and like, and the Irish use them. Actually, they're like armor plates with little like holes, and you can just, they're like little triangle things, and they have little wheels at the bottom, and you just wheel around, and you're pretty well secure in there, pretty much. For like a fight and stuff. And we use it for like hostage situations, because a lot of times, like hostage takers and all that, they use the hostage as a body shield. I mean, if anybody steps out, they will just go, with the hostage, like help, 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 and they're like shooting. They'll like be shooting and stuff, like two guns. They'll have like two guns and like one gun in this hand and one gun forward, and they'll just shoot anything that they see move. And then reload or something like that. And usually they go together. Anyway, they try and do all this stuff, like I said, until guns get just about everywhere. I mean, they kind of like move around the fringes of everything. Like in civilized world, in Berlin and stuff, they don't, like they try and get in there, but the Irish are like, "Good day, matey." Boom. Like literally, "Good day, matey." Yeah, that's more what's called Australian. Australian says "good day, matey," and then boom. I mean, they kill. Anyway, though, so like the decent people won't put up with it, with these psychopaths. Anyway, and like I say, I mean, we develop all these really awesome suits and stuff, Kevlar and titanium plate and stuff. It's just that a lot of people don't know about the titanium plate. Or the ceramics. They don't have the money, and they don't know what it is. So they terrorized between 1900 or 1800 and 1900, 1920 in some year. Anyway, but not really. I mean, because like the 30 millimeter cannon, or I mean, it's not that really hard. My guns are more reliable and more useful and foundried. But like I said, I mean, it's really easy to foundry metal. I mean, like you don't even really. All you have to do is just break it off the wall, and then you just take a lot of heat and bloop. I mean, it's coal, wood, electricity is best, and you got to get some metal before you can actually really. But I mean, you just start with coal or wood, and then and like I said, a vase or clay vase. You can melt rock pretty much. Like I said, you just put the clay vial in there, and then put a dome over it, and then basically put a bunch of wood around it, and yeah, and you get steel. Anyway, and I tell people how to do it. It's like, oh, you having a problem, man? Okay, well, it's like this. And it's not really It's not really like rocket science or anything new. It's like, I mean, it's not that hard. I don't understand what the big deal is. And using like asbestos and ceramics, you can get your vial and get it up to 15,000 degrees or 50,000 degrees, and using electricity and stuff. And there's free water, using water energy, you can get it up to those kind of temperatures. And then, how much gold do you want? How much silver do you want? How much titanium do you want? The only byproduct is that you also collect uranium inside the vial, which was the problem. So you can't stand or get near it. After a while, you got to stay away from it. Anyway, so yeah, and the Mirage Dam and all that, we do all that stuff. So, I mean, and we've been doing it ever since, and basically I'm Lucifer. LS. Also known as ALSFA, or whatever. So, anyway. 100 trillion years old, been around. They tried to kill me and delete me or something. It was very bad. But then I became a human, and then I can tell everyone what happened and what's up with everything. And basically, John McCain is a rapist and a psychopath, and tried to wear nothing but a red underwear and but red commando speedo. They call torpedoes speedos, and they call wearing nothing but a speedo a commando. And so when they say, so it's like a little secret code of you're gonna torpedo her, and well, we torpedoed her, and basically saying and they're they act like they're talking about sex, but they're actually talking about raiding ships and actually destroying ships. But it's just like code that they use on the phone. Yeah, we had to torpedo her, with our male part. It was really good, and so that's how they were lying to people. People were wondering because they talk on the CBs and anyone can hear on the CB. So they're like, yeah, we did another commando raid, and because they tell everyone, yeah, the commando. It means you don't really wear anything but your little thong or whatever. I mean, you just cover up that. And what they're actually doing is they're actually going on shore and raping these French women and these English women on these islands, and also Chinese women, and also they rape them and then they kill and they also steal stuff. Mostly they're just raping and stealing anything of value, gold, whatever, on those islands where they're saying that they're doing stuff, and they're using the rental submarines that are from Pearl Harbor. Like I say, eventually the Germans find out about it and track them down because they built those submarines and everything. So, like I say, a German U-boat or ship, one of the newer ones, comes up with and pops up with its cannon, and basically using armor-piercing rounds goes, and punches holes in every single one of them. And then they talk about how they had to repair, on TV. They're like, well, we had to repair, blah 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 blah. And they try and repair them, but they can't really repair it because when you go down, I mean, they have to stay near the surface and stuff. But so when you go down, they link like crazy, and basically they're walking around in like 3-foot deep water because you can't really repair them that well, or they couldn't repair them. Anyway, though, You would think they should be able to, because you just get a hot thingy and then and it squidges around the thing. But basically, everyone hated them because they knew that they were raiding, and like I said, they would submerge. First, they would submerge the male crew members because they say, "Yeah, we're just going to take you over to that thing."